Hey guys, it's Dodderin. I'm visiting you today from my main world where I have got a ton of really cool things created. But I wanted to come here so that we could go over a feature of Beta 1.5 which is going to help a ton of people. It has to do with rail systems. And I've got a couple different kinds of rail systems in this world. Behind me is a castle that I created out of obsidian. And in the back of the castle I have this stop block rail system. And basically the way it would work is I would put a minecart right there. And I think I have one. Let's swap this out. I was killed by a creeper a bit ago and he screwed up my inventory. Then I would step in this hole, push the minecart, jump in, it would start going downhill, then it reaches this mechanism down here which is a booster. In other words, it allows me to speed up the cart, and then that allowed me to go up this little hill and all the way through my tube, which goes quite far into the distance to an island that appears over here. But if we take a look at what's going on, in order to do this we needed a lot of stuff. First of all, you had to place the cart, get yourself in there without the cart moving, push the cart, then jump in hoping that you could get in there before it hit this downslope. Alright, so that was one thing that was kind of dumb. Here's the other piece. You had to create this booster. So for a booster you needed an additional chunk of track, you needed another minecart, and you needed additional resources to create the booster platform. Well, watch what we're going to do. We don't need another cart. We don't need additional track. So all of this can come out. Hello, cow. Okay, if you've ever done these before, remember trying to create this silly little loop? That took a lot of time and effort. I had a pickaxe, yep. Swap that out. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 additional blocks of cobble, about 9 chunks of track, and a minecart can now be gone. Now, what are we going to replace it with? Well, that's where these guys come in. They're called powered rails. And when we actually get to doing a rail system in my Let's Play series, I'll show you how to make those too. If you don't want to wait that long, you can check the other videos. But basically, all you need to do is put one powered rail in your system. So I'm going to come up here. I took out a piece of old track, and I'm going to replace it with one piece of powered rail. Now, if you take a look at it, this rail is created out of gold and redstone. That's where the yellow and the red come in. And if you look at this track, just like regular redstone wiring, dark red means that it's not powered. So this would need to be powered. Well, we're going to use a button. Little stone button. I'm going to put it over here on this wall. See that? Now, I want to back up a little so you can see this track. Watch what happens when I push the button. Do you see that? It temporarily powers that rail. So now, if we put a minecart here, get in the minecart, and push the button, look at that. Oh, hello, come on. There it goes. You see this? It has given us power to this cart. Now, there are some problems. If you're in the cart, this will actually send you 64 blocks long, or in other words, 64 track pieces. See, look at this. We're about to stop. Okay? If there's nobody in the cart, then your cart only goes, I believe it's 8 tracks. Okay? So that's the first step. That's the easy piece right there. Okay? I see night coming, so let's take a quick breather here. I've temporarily turned off monsters, so we aren't going to get attacked in this process. Come on. Let us go to sleep. There it goes. It's got to wait until dusk is really there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to put that cart back where it was. Right here in the beginning. Okay? So, this block tells this rail that when it gets power, there's only one direction it could shoot this cart. That way. Okay? If this block wasn't here, it would have a problem. This cart is not moving. It wouldn't know what to do. So if you push that button, it might send you this way, it might send you that way. There are a set of rules that will govern what this guy happens to do when you push the button. Alright, so you want to check those rules before you play around with it. But here's where I want to go. We need to continue with another booster. So I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to replace a piece of regular track with a booster. Okay? Now this booster needs to always be powered on. So when we come down this ramp, alright, this downgrade is going to give us an additional little boost. And then when we get here, we're going to pick up another boost. Then down here, right around that corner, we're going to put another one. But here's a neat trick. For this trick, you need to give yourself some redstone torches. And I don't see any, actually. So we're going to take some of these sticks, take some of this redstone, and we're going to create a couple of redstone torches. Okay? Redstone torches are a way of giving full power to various pieces of wiring that you're doing in redstone. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide this torch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually dig under the track. You see that? I can come in here and clean that hole out. But then here's what I'm going to do. I want to put this torch right underneath. And then, where's my dirt? Oh, that's not dirt. Here's dirt. Then we're going to hide it. So I'm going to jump up. There, it's hidden. And look up here. It's been turned on. Okay? Alright, let's continue. We'll come up here. We'll come down a ways. Actually, yeah, well, actually we'll do it before the curve. Okay? Alright, the wiki talks about the possibility of putting one of these tracks every 32 tracks, or if you can afford it, every 16 tracks. Okay, now I've got this elevated little launch pad here, little tube. So if I pop out a piece of cobble, you'll see what's going on. Okay? So what I'm going to do is take a piece of cobble, and I believe I got some cobble, yeah. And since I'm elevated, I can't do the trick I showed you before. So I'm going to do another trick. I'm going to place, whoops, I don't need that one. I'm going to place a piece of cobble next to the track. So the track is here. Okay, and I want the torch here. And I'm going to plop it right there. So in this position, it's powering this block. Okay. I'm going to put it back in. We'll scoop back down. We'll come back up. and we should see that it's powered. Okay. Now, if you're not into hiding it, you could do it this way. Now, here's what I'm actually going to do. When I made this tube, these wooden arches were 10 apart. And I've got a lot of these tracks. I've got 56. So what I'm going to do is actually replace the track at every one of these wooden branches. Okay. I'll just do a couple for now. I'll do 3. And then if I don't want to hide it, I could plop it here. You see that? Okay. So I'll come back here. I'll toss one. I'll come back here and toss one. Okay. Now what's nice about these is that it doesn't matter which direction you're going. That's the other problem with boosters. You would have to create a special type of booster that could handle you coming this way or you coming this way. This booster takes whichever direction your cart happens to be moving in and boosts it. So let's take a spin and see how far we can get with just the boosters we've created already. Okay. If you've counted, I believe we did 6 boosters, 5 redstone torches, and a button. Oh, bummer. What'd I do? That was silly. Alright, let's put that back. Alright, right click, I'm in the cart. Left click the button, and I'm off. I'm not off. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see how far we get this time. It's kind of wild. You'll see yourself begin to slow down. See that? Then, choom, you take a little boost. Okay. Alright, that's the last booster. So let's see if we can actually make it to my mine. Oh, I just picked up the other cart. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. We're almost there. Come on. Come on. Make it to the end. I will put boosters in the remainder areas. There's my other booster for the return trip. We're going to have the booster, the block. We're going to need a button. So we're going to have 1, 2. Okay. Oh, here's something we can do to get rid of. Okay. There's our button. Oh, we need to get it somewhere down here. Okay. Alright, our button is going to go right there. We'll give it a shot. Push the button. It powers. We'll put the cart. We'll right click to get in. We'll left click the button. There we go. And then we would continue on. It stops you right where you left off. Okay. Goodbye, guys. See you soon. Whee. Boom. 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 Now see, I'm not even seeing a slowdown. So it's like we're catching that next booster even before the slowdown can even start. And that's pretty darn good. Alright. Bye for real.